Hey there, Sagittarius. So this is your week ahead, and this is for August 2nd. I'm using the Morgan Greer deck for August 2nd through the 9th. So this is going to be an interesting week. So for you guys, Saggies, remember, got so much going on still. You've got your sun sign and your opposite sign sitting in Gemini. You got a lot of stuff about, hey, I got to pay attention to me. So it's not about them. It's not about selfishness either. Selfishness is insecurity in most cases. It's paying attention to you by way of what others are actually showing you. So we're going to go ahead with this story. And usually Sagittarius are pretty resilient. I've got Mercury in Sag, which means I think like one. Not that that's always the best. That's why I speak so quickly. So the beginning of your reading is the Three of Swords. That can be a little bit of heartbreak. It could be that you're actually acknowledging something. You're acknowledging some sort of bullshit. Now remember, your opposite sign of relating where Jupiter is Gemini, and that is Mercury. And Mercury is going retrograde in Virgo. So that's a powerful, powerful placement for you. That is linked to your house of career. So you're doing a lot of thinking. You know, like, is this working for me? What's working? How is that reflecting upon home? Got a lot of stuff going on. But second, you have the Chariot, which means plowing through something. So as I said to you before, I mean, Sagittarius are pretty bloody resilient. And to me, you're going to plow through. You're acknowledging maybe even this weekend with the new moon in Leo and all this stuff going on. And then you're plowing through the conflict. Then you've gotten here this, this Seven of Pentacles, which sometimes can represent paying attention to and acknowledging sort of all. Now, remember, we're in a Mercury retrograde. Your sun sign is sitting right with Mercury Gemini. I would say you're kind of going over some stuff next week, right at the preface of this retrograde. You're kind of going over and over and over before it moves back to Leo. This is a little bit of a blocked energy, that Four of Pentacles. Sometimes in some sense, it can mean, we know there's a sure thing. We're getting a paycheck, blah, 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 blah. Not necessarily a lot, but it actually sometimes also represents, are you holding yourself back? When I see this in a reading, that Four of Pentacles, I tell clients to go through stuff, give it to the Goodwill in the States, give it away to the Salvation Army in Canada, do whatever you need to do. Do a tithing, because it would aid your direction going forward. So I would be very open to that. Then you've gotten here this Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords, I would say, is more cutting to the heart of a matter, getting to the point, really, really, really digging in. And I would say that's really important. And then you've got the moon here. Now, the moon is sort of a bit of a state of instability. It means fear, worry, instability, concern. There's something with that that's very, very important. I wouldn't look at things from here as a negative. I would just sort of say, hey, you've got some dynamic stuff going on and you've got directive going forth. So, to be honest with you, I don't see your reading, Sag, as being a negative. I would say it's just more about being to the point and getting to the point with things. This is really, really important. But I wish you all the best. It's been a great read for you guys. This is not a negative. I am available for personal consults. And if you are, as I said, going through stresses, take a step back a little. Maybe you got a lot of retrospect going on in there. Makes total sense. Because where you were sort of getting accustomed to this mercurial energy with, your sun sign there and in association, and it does affect your relationships to others. I think you're coming to an understanding of what it is that did and did not work. I think you're really fully seeing that. And I think that's really, really important. Anyway, I wish you all the best. Please hit like and subscribe. And like I said, I'm available for personal consults. Give me a call. Cheers.